This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I am excited, I am honored, and I am on tiptoe anticipation to be able to jump right into our 15 minutes of daily inspiration. You're tuned in to the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church platform. Wherever you are on one of our campuses. You can be on our Facebook campus, our YouTube campus, our wearenewbirth.org campus, or our New Birth Global app campus. Wherever you are, whether you're watching us live or in replay, welcome. Our senior pastor is the one and only, the often imitated, never duplicated, Jamal Bryant, and I am your pastor of Internet and Innovation, Kervance. And I want to get right into this. I need you to share. I'm grateful for you on every platform. I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for engaging with us. If you would, if you're on Facebook, if you'd use the ampersand, that @ symbol, and type a letter, whatever name comes up, hit return, because they need faith as much as you do. They need inspiration as much as you do. If you would share this to your social media platform, whether it be your stories or your private profile, send this to your platform and then text a few people. Let them know that 15 minutes of daily inspiration has begun. We are moving forward in the month of August, and I'm excited about it. Our senior pastor started a new series called I Can't Afford It. I can't afford it. I am encouraging you on Sunday morning, whether at 9:30, 11:30, 1:30, or at the rewind at 8 o'clock, that you tune in and engage with us on our platforms, and on Tuesday, every Tuesday, for group therapy at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. He started that series, I Can't Afford It, and in lockstep, as you know, whatever series he starts, I run one parallel to him for the entirety of his series. And I'm calling this series The Talented 10. The Talented 10. And in this series, I'm going to show you and encourage you, inspire you on tithing your talent. How to tithe your talent, because your money is going to make money. And some of the greatest opportunities to be able to turn around revenue in your life is to make sure that you are maximizing your talent. So let's get right into this. If you're ready, I just need you to type on the screen, I'm ready. Type it on the screen, I'm ready, if you're ready. Let me see your thumbs if you are on Facebook, filling that screen. If you would put a thumbs up in any other comment on any other platform, we're getting ready to dig in. If you would go with me to the Acts of the Apostles, or the Acts of the Holy Ghost. Acts chapter 4 and one verse 32. I'm reading from the New International Version of the Bible, Acts chapter 4 and verse 32, and it reads, all the believers were one in heart and mind. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own, but they shared everything they had. Again, all the believers were one in heart and mind. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own, but they shared everything they had. For the few moments that I've been allotted, I am simply talking from this thought: I gotta have a partner. I gotta have a partner. Type it on the screen, proclaim it with everything that you believe. I gotta have a partner. Let me do a few things. Let me set some clear definitions so that none of us are misunderstood. The Webster's definition for the word talent, hear this: a special, often athletic, creative, or artistic aptitude. A special, often athletic, creative, or artistic aptitude. When you're thinking about talent, it's something that you've been naturally born with. You have a talent to play basketball. You have a talent to write. You have a talent to be a musician. You have a talent to dribble a ball. These talents are innate for many of us. And I'm not ignorant to the reality that some of us have never really tapped into our talents. but realize that each one of us has one. And the beauty of it is your talent can generate revenue, and it can also generate release. Say that again. Your talent can generate revenue. It can make you money. It can make you abundance. It can create a comfortable life. But your talent can also generate a release. It can allow you to release frustration. It can allow you to release anxiety. It can allow you to release any weight or baggage that you've been carrying. But also in that release, it can release opportunities and frustrations for others. Help you understand. LeBron James is talented to be the king of the NBA. But because of his talent in an entertainment space, it creates revenue for himself. It creates a release for even his frustrations and his anxiety. But it creates a release for so many of us. Because of his talent and his prowess, he's sown it into the entertainment space. So many of us have been able to whisk our minds away so that we don't deal with the everyday hustle and bustle of life while watching LeBron James play. So many of us don't realize that you are in a space that your talents don't just bring to you, they release through you. And I want to proclaim that you've been talented by God to not just bring stuff to you, but to release stuff through you. Wherever you are, I ask that you lift your hands and receive this prophetic proclamation. Your talents will always create a release. I speak that over your life right now in the mighty name of Jesus. Your talents, for every lifted hand, will always create a release. They will be able to release pressure in your family. They will be able to release poverty over people with your last name. They will be able to release anxiety in your life. They will be able to release everything that has been bound up and bottled up in your proximity. Your talent is going to be able to create a release. And I believe that you're in a space right now where no matter what goes on with the Delta variant, no matter what is happening with COVID-19, no matter what is happening in your immediate circumstance, you've been talented for release. And you're special or unique. Your God-given talent is going to benefit you in ways that you won't be able to understand. With that in mind, you've got to realize that there's a tithe, a 10% that you are able and required to sow into the lives of people you're connected to. Say it again. There is a tithe or a 10% that you are created to and required to sow into the lives of the people that you've been connected to. W.E.B. Du Bois is noted with this concept of the talented 10. He's talking to predominantly African American focused ear. He's talking about a talented 10, and after recession, after the dollar of the U.S. economy has been minimized, after the yen has shifted and the euro has changed, you now realize that there is a possible talented 7%. It's not even a 10 anymore. What you have to realize that within that 7, 1% of each one of those individuals in that dynamic are operating in their purpose, allowing their talent to flourish at its optimum level. 2% of those people have tapped into their talent and are in a space where they are now kind of opening up into what God has called them to. They're not in the full fruition of it, but they are operating in purpose and opening up the talent to be used as it was designed. And interestingly enough, in that last 6%, 3% of those individuals have their nose above water. They're not drowning, but they are not swimming and comfortably navigating through the waters of life. The reality is, no matter how you break down that 6%, all of them are like-minded. And their goal is to partner their gifts, their talent, their capability, their purpose, so that the 6% can impact the 94%. So that's a hearty and overwhelming responsibility, that they are going to take care of this large percentage of people. But when you are partnered in your talent, doesn't matter if you got your nose above water, if you're just jumping into your purpose or your talent, or you're operating at full capacity. When you've got partners, you've got an opportunity to change the whole dynamic. And many of us know of this Pareto concept, the rule of Pareto, Pareto. You may not know it as the Pareto rule, but you've heard it as the 80-20 rule. It's a principle, or it's a law, that states that a small number of causes, generally 20%, is responsible for the large percentage of effect in the 80. 20% of the individuals are affecting 80% of the change. And when you really think about it, it ties dynamically into what we've been discussing this whole about 15 minutes of time. We are now at about our 11th minute, and you start to realize that in the talented 10, that to get the 20%, you needed a partner. I'm coming around, and I'm coming over the hill and through the woods to grandmama's house. We're going, and you have to realize that that 20% is a partnership of tithe. It is a partnership of talent where two people partnered together, and I took my 10 of my talent and you took your 10, and we got 20%, and we got together and partnered to change the overarching dynamic of the 80. We are now in the space where our talent will shift the whole dynamic, and I had to find a way to be able to encourage you with your talent to see if there was any biblical reference to this concept of the talented 10 taking their talent so that they can use the Pareto rule and shift the whole dynamic. And here in the Gospel of Acts, in the Acts of the Apostles, in chapter 4, you find that there are people coming in that are giving their gifts, giving their resources, giving what their talents has allowed them to be prosperous in, that their talent has allowed them to be profitable in, that their talents has allowed them to be purposeful in, and they bring it into the storehouse, they bring it into the sanctuary, they bring it into the community, and they share with everyone 20%. I partnered my ability to be an agricultural specialist with your ability to be able to be a financial overseer, and we partnered and we brought our hearts and our minds as believers together, and no one claimed that any of their possessions were their own, because my talent allowed me to partner with your talent. And if I sacrificed and sold these talents, I now see that I was able to shift the dynamic of my entire community. And I want to challenge you that you need a partner. You gotta have a partner. You can't do this all by yourself. Your talent has not been given to you to operate in silos. It's operating in partnership, and the partnership that you've been called to will allow you to take what your talent has given you, your talent has blessed you with, to shift the dynamic of everybody that's depending on you. There are people who don't realize they need your talent, and it's not just for you to hoard. Get all you can all you can get, and then sit on the can. But I want you to turn the can over, connect your can to somebody else's can, and watch how your can shifts somebody's can. I said get your can connected to somebody else's can, and watch how your cans shift somebody's can. And you now just need a partner. You need to find the like-minded individual. You need to find the like-minded talent, and watch you tithe your talent to change the dynamic of somebody else's life. You're special. You're not just run of the mill. You're not just average, but with a partner, everything is going to be changed. Everything is going to be shifted. People's destinies are going to be canceled and altered in the direction that God has called them to, all because you've got a partner. You've decided to tithe your talent. I'm out of my time. I'm so grateful for yours. Thank you for always tuning in. You are talented, you are great, and you are better together. We're not good just to be in isolation. We do our best when we are in partnership. And I'm asking that, much like the tithe of your talent, that you partner with us here at New Birth. And I want you to sow a seed of talent today. The prompts are on the screen. I'm not giving you any particular number because you know what your talent has required you to sow. But there are some tithers who have not sacrificed their tithe and given their 10%. How about you partner right now and sow your tithe right now? How about you partner right now and sow a seed that will allow you to shift with the Pareto rule and take advantage of moving the lives of 80% because you partnered with your 10 and allowed somebody else to be connected. I don't want you to operate in this thing called life all by yourself. There is a divine partner who knows the struggles and the suffering that you and I go through. This is your moment to receive Christ. I want to offer Jesus Christ to you. I want you to click joinnewbirth.org and accept this offer and find the partner that's going to shift the dynamic of your life. And if you need prayer, our prayer warriors, our intercessors, and I myself are praying for you. You can just drop your last name in the comments, or you can email us at prayer@newbirth.org. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I need you to share this right now. I need you to share this to your platforms right now. I need you to connect and partner with somebody through evangelism, letting them know that your talent is worth sowing. Don't go anywhere. We got some more announcements that are customized for you. We're going with this series all through the month of August. I appreciate you. I pray that you have a drama-free, virus-free remainder of the week. I love you. I'll see you when I see you. Have a great week. Peace.
Hey, New Birth, it's time for your video announcements. New Birth, it's the 2021 State of the Church COVID. Our church, our community, our responsibility. Join Dr. Jamal Bryant, Thursday, August 5th, 7:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Our King's Table reopens Saturday, August 7th. If you or anyone you know needs free groceries, please pull up to New Birth from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. It's the King's Table where there's room at the table for everyone. And check this out. As we prepare for our students to go back to school, we have partnered with DeKalb County, the Beverly Cunningham Foundation, Medieval Times, and State Farm to provide backpacks with school supplies. Please visit newbirth.org to register your students that need a backpack. Then you can pick up your backpacks on Saturday, August 14th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. And for only $20, you can sponsor a child in need. Volunteers are needed. Please register online. Also, New Birth is partnering with Powell Chapel Ministries and Innovative Tech ATL to give away 1,000 free tablets during our back-to-school pull-up. It's going down Saturday, August 14th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. To receive a tablet, you must be 18 years or older, provide photo ID, provide printed proof of benefits or income. Just visit wearenewbirth.org for income guidelines. You'll also need to provide the last 4 of your social security number, and proof is required. Please visit bit.ly/free tablet registration to register. You may be eligible for an 8-inch tablet with unlimited talk, text, and 10 gigabytes of data every month. Also, we want you to join us online during August as Dr. Bryant expands on the principles and importance of tithing. That's right, Sunday, August 22nd is Tithing Sunday. Malachi 3:10 teaches us to bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessings that there will not be room enough to store it. We encourage everyone to tithe on this day, and we are believing God for 100% participation. And that's not all. We also want you to pick up a copy of the August Book of the Month, Counterculture by David Platt, in our Call to Conquer bookstore. Call to Conquer is open every Saturday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. Or for your convenience, call 678-824-1055 or email bookstore@newbirth.org. There you can schedule an in-store shopping experience. And lastly, do you need assistance with rent and utilities? State and local organizations are distributing federal rental assistance. Please visit consumerfinance.gov/rent help for more information. And that's gonna do it for our video announcements.